So let's just demo this. So take a relaxed position that we've talked about in group. So just notice how Jessica's got a small pillow under her head. And in order to have some low back support, we're putting a pillow just above the knee. And you can straighten out your legs, Jessica. Yeah. And notice how her arms and legs are in a position of comfort. And the position of comfort and stillness is the first challenge in just trying to find time to incorporate the 5 to 10 minutes in your life every day. So Jessica's found the time in the morning and in the evening. She's found a time away from the busyness of her life. She has found her own space and her own place to engage in relaxation. So let's just start. So as you are there on the couch, Jessica, find yourself settling into the couch. And this might feel like you're settling quite deeply into the couch. Allow your head to be supported by the pillow, your shoulders, your neck. Allow your arms to fall quite loosely by your side, and your legs to feel comfortable and heavy with the couch beneath you and the pillow supporting you. And as you settle into the couch, allow your mind to be passive and still. You might notice distractions, you might notice thoughts that come, but push those things to one side. They exist, but at this time, your focus is on passive mind and a still and comfortable body. Take a moment to check your body out. Notice if it's supported, comfortable, and again, settle deeper into the couch as you start your deep breathing. And from our very first session, we learned about the importance of deep breathing in pulling that air up, as though you're pulling the air through your legs. So just allow yourself to take that deep breath in. Pull that air in through your legs. Focus on the air in your lungs, and then allow it just slowly exhale and let it go. And as you allow your breath to go, imagine yourself sinking deeper into the couch as you allow the stress to be released from your body, and you let it all go. You become comfortable, still, and relaxed. And in relaxation training, if you notice an area of stress in your body, focus on that area. That area exists and it's very real. And what we want to do is take the next couple of deep breaths to let that tension go. Often we have tension in our shoulders or in our back. So with our next deep breath in, let's pull that air up through our legs, up through our hips, up through our shoulders, and then slowly exhale. And as you exhale, you let that breath go. And with that breath, your tension and stress is released. Try a few deep breaths by yourself. Just take that deep breath in and allow it to escape. And as you feel the air escaping, you feel yourself settling deeper and more comfortable into the couch. And take another deep breath. This time you might imagine your arms filling with air like two long balloons. And then as you take your deep breath and you allow it to escape, the balloon collapses and your arms sink deeper into the couch. And as we move distally up to our shoulders and then up around the back of our head and the small muscles of our face, take one more deep breath in and then allow all of those muscles to go as you exhale, comfortable, passive mind. You're deep into the couch. And as we move on to what we covered in week 2, we add that feeling of heaviness. The feeling that naturally occurs when your muscles let go and you allow the tension to be released. You get that feeling of heaviness. And it might help to think of yourself as a rag doll, just plop down, heavy on the couch. Or a feeling of heaviness that might feel as though it would be quite difficult for you to even lift your legs and arms. So a feeling of completely letting go, allowing your muscles to relax and to feel heavy. So let's start that feeling of heaviness in through your feet and your legs, where you allow everything to let go, to become quite relaxed and heavy. And from your legs, that feeling of heaviness moves up your hips, up your back, up your shoulders, as you settle heavier into the couch. And think of that heaviness then moving down your arms, where both hands are relaxed, floppy, and heavy on the couch. And then that heaviness moves around the back of your neck and again around to the front of your face, with all the small muscles of your face letting go. Heavy and relaxed. Take a moment to notice that heaviness that you're experiencing. In the next session, we focused on warmth, a feeling that accompanies the heaviness. And the warmth is something that physiologically happens in your body as you relax, as your muscles let go. This warmth enters, and it's also a feeling, though, that is accompanied by comfort. Often we associate warmth with comfort, and a feeling of comfort accompanies this feeling of relaxation. So let's think of it not only physiologically, the warmth that's occurring, but also emotionally, the warmth that we associate with feeling comfortable, relaxed, and in a good place. So with the feeling of warmth, we might think of imagery to help us with warmth, just to get that feeling that we associate with comfort, with relaxation. So let's just think of laying there with a duvet over our feet and slowly pulling that duvet up, that warm comforter that's going to be that feeling of warmth that we're imagining, that's starting in our feet, and the warmth that's spreading up over our legs, the warmth that moves up as we pull that comforter up over our hips, slowly pulling the comforter up around our chest. And it's just there, and we're snuggled beneath the comforter. We're feeling heavy and comfortable. And we notice that warmth that spreads down through to our fingers. We might even think of the warmth the same as holding a cup of warm coffee on a cold day and drawing that warmth through the cup into our hands. Or the feeling of warm sunshine that's shining down on us as that warmth spreads through our shoulders, spreads around our face as we let go. And we take a moment to really check our bodies out. How comfortable and relaxed are we right now? As we take another deep breath in, we think of our warmth, our heaviness, and this feeling of relaxation in our body. Slowly allow your breath to exhale and check your body out. How relaxed would you think you are at this time? Would you assign yourself an 8, a 9, maybe a 10 in relaxation? It's very important to check this feeling out because it's the feeling that you have obtained, a feeling that you have generated for yourself, a feeling of the relaxation response. So the importance is in recognizing that feeling in order to recognize and understand the difference in how it feels to obtain this relaxation for yourself. So just take a moment and check your body out as you take several deep breaths in and slowly allow them to escape. And now, as we enter the concepts that we present in session 4 and session 5, we introduce first in session 4 the idea of a visual image. The visual image will become Jessica's image that she can pair with this relaxation response that she's obtained, this relaxation response that she now recognizes in her body. The eventual goal will be for the visual image, and then in session 5, the word that will help Jessica in recalling this relaxation response at times when she needs to draw on it to combat the stress response in her body. But for now, Jessica's practicing this in a safe environment. And she's thinking about the visual image that she will pair with this relaxation response that she's obtained. And Jessica's image is one where she's walking very slowly, like a slow motion figure. She's walking towards the sand. And it's a very quiet beach with no one there. No one is present. There's a slow lapping of the water against the shoreline. The sun is out. The sand is warm and comfortable. And as Jessica, in very slow motion, first one step, then the next step, and then the next step. As Jessica then settles and sits and lays in the sand, she feels that warmth from the sand spreading through her body, spreading down her arms, and the sunshine shining down, and she hears the water and she feels that relaxation response in her body. And this is Jessica's image that she will recall when the relaxation response is needed. And eventually this image will help, will sustain in bringing this relaxation response to Jessica. So think about the visual image. Think of your own visual image that you will use and settle deeper. You're heavy and comfortable and warm. And think of your image and take the next 3 deep breaths in, thinking of how your body feels and the image that you've chosen for yourself. So let's just do that in the next 3 deep breaths. In the 5th session, we learned about verbal recall. Verbal recall is paired with the image, and it's generally a 2-syllable word that helps us recall and matches with our breathing, the relaxed state in our body. So Jessica has chosen the word peaceful, and peaceful is a wonderful word to pair with the visual image. So as Jessica is laying on the couch and she's recalling the relaxed feeling that she's achieved for herself, she's thinking of her image of warmth, of solitude, of the water slowly lapping. In the next deep breath that she takes in, she thinks of the word peaceful. So pulling the air in on peace and then allowing the breath to escape on full. So she uses the word peaceful to match with her deep breathing. So let's just try that for a moment. Pulling the air in on peace and then allowing it to escape on full. So the idea, peaceful, is paired with this concept of relaxation, this feeling that Jessica has recognized in her body, a feeling that only she can obtain, a feeling of letting go, of really just focusing in on her breathing, her comfort and stillness. And if there's any area where Jessica notices discomfort, or you feel that you want to just take a deep breath in, do that at this time and think about your word and your image. So let's just do that in the next several deep breaths. Peace, full. As I view my image of relaxation, the warm sand, the sound of the water, I notice again the relaxation in my body, and I take a moment to enjoy this feeling that I've achieved for myself, a feeling of comfort, a feeling of stillness, and a feeling of letting go. And as we slowly complete the autogenic part of the relaxation, we cue ourselves to count backwards so that we can slowly become alert, that we can slowly sit up. So let's do that by just taking a moment and counting backwards from 3. So very slowly, we just think of 3. 2, 1, and slowly stretch and become alert.